straight out to CBC reporter Terry Milewski, who is live in Ottawa, Canada, with the very latest. What do you know, Terry?
Well, the latest we're hearing, Jane, now is that police believe that this Luka Magnotta may have taken a plane to Paris, and that he may have done that on Friday, which would have been right after the murders happened. And we have an idea of the timeline now because we now know that breathtakingly gruesome video of the killing was apparently posted online by Friday. So it looks like that video depicts the actual killing of a naked Asian man aged about 30 with many, many blows with an ice pick to the head. And the video continues with the dismemberment of the victim. And we interviewed a professor today, by the way, who saw this video early on before any of this story broke and called the police in Toronto. They didn't want to talk to him. So this timeline suggests that if he has gone to Europe, Magnotta would have had about a 4-day lead, because it wasn't until Tuesday that here in Ottawa the discovery happened of the left foot that was mailed to the governing Conservative Party, and then after that the left hand that was mailed to the Liberal Party. We do know that those parts were decomposing when they arrived.
Terry, what was the relationship? Do you know anything about the relationship between the victim, who was apparently murdered on tape and decapitated, and then there's reports that this guy presumably ate some of the body, and it's just beyond comprehension, the connection between Luka and the victim?
We don't know. We know that it was probably a sexual relationship, though, and we also know that Magnotta is well known. He was responding to men looking for men ads on Craigslist, for example, by sending nude and semi-nude pictures, not just of himself, but of other young men. So we assume that there was some sort of sadomasochistic homosexual relationship involved here, but the police have not yet identified the victim in this case, other than showing the neighbors photographs of an Asian man, so they obviously have some idea. It sounds like the man's family is overseas. They're having trouble communicating, and they're having trouble. They haven't yet found some DNA confirmation of the identity, so they haven't released it yet. But look at the challenges here for the police. We've got body parts, literally, that are now all over the map, and there are still body parts missing that may yet be in the mail. For example, they haven't found the head yet.
Unbelievable. Now, one of the breaks in this case is that Luka Magnotta allegedly videotaped himself stabbing the man repeatedly with an ice pick and then dismembering his victim. Apparently, his head was covered, the victim, and he was tied to this mattress. Police confirm that these videos are a key part of their investigation.
It's not even confirmed his identity, so talking about a possible video of the horrible crime, we're not getting to that, but yes, part of the investigation is looking at different videos.
Here's what we know about this video. In it, the 29-year-old self-described fashion model allegedly decapitates his victim, who is tied up, covered, his eyes covered, and he's strapped to it. It's believed that this Luka character ate part of the human body, and then, I hope you're sitting down, he brings in a dog to eat the fresh kill. He also had sex with the corpse. Now, one of our producers on this show watched 10 seconds of this video and had to run away from the screen. None of us proceeded to watch the rest of it because he said you do not want to look at it. He was so shaken.